אשרי ישו בסכו דימו חצלה השם שגודל השם גודל אדוני הנה כל יסודי ויסייחס ידך ומשביע לכל חרוצה צדיק אדוני בכל Tilas adoina e dava Aleluia. Isgadal shmira bo. Di alma diva você vi amat mokus vesman tu quando eu conheci. De khayek ve me que me do qual pensa samba os não correm rombe.
Menino, será uma barulhada mais por aí.
Shmei de kucha brigo. Amen. Leva me cobro posso me chorar, só te posso me tomar só. Da minha alma vibrou. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai,
Baruch Adonai.
Eloheinu v'Yiseinu v'Yavrom v'Yitzchok v'Yaakov 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 v'Yasodim toivim k'na'akoel v'Zecher Kadol v'Smegeizen v'Yim Mashmei v'Avon Melech v'Zer Moshe Mogen Baruch atah Adonai,
Baruch Adonai.
Mogen Avraham
Amen.
Atoki b'Leilo Madrino Michamisim Atorah v'Yoshia Moshiach v'Achim v'Yashem Chalchem v'Chesed Mecham Rabim, same with Nathan, very fitting, Umatira Sudim, and I'm also the shame of for people in the name of law. Melech means the Michamas Yeshu, the name of Allah, Yes Mason, Borapadi, no, I am Mason. Apostol Yadivia, because there's every Oma. Kodesh, Adonai, What you want to the galley in here on Smith, okay, for the bottom of the there is soil. Train on the no even appreciate the share, so say no all of the other portion of the Maki say no, Kel Melek, the name in Rakuno, the Borokatodi, no, Life is wrong, Borokano, the Lane, and show us this falling the source of the table, some rock of Neadom, some in the wrong. Kelte metemato no kashonim Baruch atah Adonai Baruch Hashem Rabbi Shepherd God of the Crusader we saw nice the Kabel Crusader kapsen yakas mi aba kan pesos latsein Baruch atah Adonai Rabis yitayam Yisrael Moshiva shiftein kirushein yatzene kilo servimen yogen ganon kon lekolei no atah Adonai levatko bechesed uvrachum b'tzedek u'mishpat Baruch atah Adonai Melech enzlok u'mishpat Velmolsheni malti esiko b'cholamim כל הזיינים כרגע וידו וכל הוויים כל מהירו כי פרייסו מלכוס רשום מהירו סקר ושברס מגר וספניה במהר ימינו ברוכתו אדינוי שויבר אויבים ומכניע זיידים על הצדיקים ועל החסידים ועל הזקנם פה בייס ישראל ועל פלטס בייס אפרייקים ועל גר הצדק ועלינו יהמון רחמך ואדינוי והיינו וסן סופרתם בכל הבויקים ושיקו באמס ושנקוקנו ימוהם ולעלם לא ינבושקי בכל בתוכנו ברוכתו אדינוי ראשונים יפתוח לצדיקים ירושלים ירחו ברחם תושו ויששכם בזכוך תשר דיברתו וכסדורת עבדו כמיר בזכוך תוך ונאסוף בקורבנו מייננו ברוכתו אדינוי ועיני ירושלים ישם עבדו את עבדך מירוס עצמי תורם בישוסף וכרישוסו כבינו כל היין ברוכתו אדינוי עצמי אכר ישוע שמע כלינו אדינוי ואינו ורחם ורחם עלינו וקבל ברחם ורוצנס ועושינו קשר מתפילס וזכנו נמותן בנך ומלכין רחום על ישבנו יעד השמע תפילת כל פה, ברוך אתה אדינו, שני התפילה, ירצה אבינו להינו בעם ישראל, ולסבלוסם שבע ואינו לדיר וספו, ושישראל מסלוסם ביאבס, חלו ורוצם תום מתאבד לצרול המחו, לסחזנו איננו בשוק הליציהם ברחמים, ברוך אתה אדינו, המחזיר שכינוס אליציהם, ואוי מנעתו, שעתו אדינו אלוהינו, וביסנו לבוער, צור חיינו וגנשיינו, עתו ובוער, וידע וקונסו בתוסף, כל חיינו המסורים בידיך, ועל נשמסנו, על כדי סלוח, ועל ניסך שבכל ימימון, ועל ניפוסך ותבסך שבכל עץ, ערב בוקר צהריים, עתב כי לא יפול ורחמך ומרחם כי לא ישמו חסדך וכמעילם כיוונו לו, ועל כולם מזבורך וישראל ומסנס השם כמותנו תומד לילה ועוד, וכל החיים ידעו חסלם ושם פעל גודל לילם כתב ואלה שעשינו ורסינו סלו אלה תב ברוך אתה אדינו, שם כל לכנו אלי די, שים שולם, טוב וברוכו חיים חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו וכל ישראל עמך וברכנו אבינו כולנו גאפה ברבונך וכברבונך וסקלונו אדינו אלינו תרס חיים ומס חסד וצדוק וברוכו ורחם חיים שולם ותי בנך לבורך חסם פה ישראל בכל עץ וכל שול בשלמך וברוך אתה אדינו אני בורך חסם ישראל בשול אלו יראינו וביסיינו Sano mesmo Zé, quando eu não era show, do Eder, mas escolherei isso do São Paulo. E eu zero de levar de mano. Os caminhos me filam quando é conectado, que é do Quem vê dado em nós não, talvez ao fecho e se fecha. Quem você me chama, tá dizendo chama você, você chama um amor que vem para chamar de nós, me chama de mais. Capaz para festa bem. Eu tô bem aqui. Talvez eu não sei como eu tenho que me sustentar, né? Só ouvindo mal bem. Ouvindo alto, ouvindo ok, né? Bom, Cinco abroguei, dois na mana, vai aprendendo. Mas era que não era como é coisa ainda melhor, falei não falei de graça o Draga desvendou mensagem, não sei coisa, lá de energia, mas nem no ia porém no que o eu daí fez o portal para nós, fazendo que nós percebemos. וחבר על חטאינו למען שמך יסגדל ויסקדש שמי רבו יעל מה דברו מלכוס ויעלך מלכוס ויצמח כוחנו וקורא משיב וחייך וממך ומכן בכל בית ישראל כל הזמן קוראים אמרם ויסלול שמי ואלה מכל בחוסר ושירו סוף Also the very Alma Avram, this time was hand the whole basis soil, but we had the Shmai Avram. Yea, Shlomo Rabbi Shmai, we can take Malay who was soil Avram. I say Shalom in the name of we ask Shalom Malay who was royal Avram. Amen. Alleluia, Shabbat Yahweh. Others borrow for Shalom Shmai. Now, can you come with Claudia? No, you hey, no, there is no way to better to that. Adinaim like Lelo Boy in the name of Boy, Adina the Mellow. Alcohol by Yamo Yadin, Godus Mekor.
Amen. Hermano, gracias a usted, a mis a usted, a su madre, que le Amen. Ahí cuando me conté después de Israel, para la luz más cariño, Amen. עושה שלום למרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ולכל ישראל וימרו אמן. Davi kadash merava. Amen. Madi brak el mi paruteja sta perene che shuke. Amen. Telefon ve telefon taide prole dai magalau di mancari.
Amen.
על ישראל ועל רונן ועל תלמידיון ועל כל תלמידי תלמידיון ועל כל מאן דעסקים בביתה יבטלה דין ודין בכל אתר ואתר יהיה לפון שלמה רבה חינה וחיסה מזונה וכיף וקנה מן דלם עוון ובשמיה יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים כרוננים ולכל ישראל עושה שלום עם עמה ויעשה שלום עלינו ולכל ישראל וימרו אמן.
8.5 minutes. Who's counting?
Huh?
But who's counting?
All right, today in Jewish history, today is the anniversary of Alexander the Great coming to Yerushalayim. And he was greeted by Shimon HaTzadik. Story is that the Samaritans, people say a good Samaritan because usually the Samaritans are not good. So if you have once in a while someone who saves someone, they call him a good Samaritan. Otherwise, Samaritans are bad. That's the rule. What's true?
I liked it.
Like it? So the Samaritans that were in Eretz Yisrael, they wanted always constantly making problems for the Jews there, and they were planted there. By the way, they weren't there. In any case, they went to Alexander the Great, and they told him that the Jews are planning a revolt against him, and they don't like him. Whatever, right? So regular Bible story. So Alexander the Great came, decided to go check it out himself. In the meantime, Shimon HaTzadik had a dream, and he was told that he should go and he should go meet. And he went in his Kohen Gadol clothing. He was a Kohen Gadol, and he wore his Kohen Gadol clothing. And he went with his Kohen Gadol clothing to meet. He went out of Yerushalayim, and he met Shimon. He met Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great saw him. He's like, "Wow, I've had dreams about you." And he told him, "It's not. We have no beef with you. We're not waging any wars against you." Yeah. And to prove it, he said, "We'll even name our children for you, Alexander." Thus, we have many Jewish people with the name Alexander. Alejandro. So that took place. Today, on the 21st of Kislev, in the year 3448 from creation, 313 before the Common Era. And the Gemara says of the story how this went, what happened over there. And the Gemara said that this was celebrated because the Samaritans had this whole plan of getting the Jews out of Israel, and they wound up back not just not happening but backfiring on them. So this was wound up, according to the OU, this was they call it Har Grizim Day, and they used to have a whole festival on this day over winning. So they celebrate winning over the great the Samaritans. And this story behind it was what the Gemara says about Shimon HaTzadik. That's how that's what stopped. That's what put an end to all the problems. You know, the great said he's going to protect the Yidden from there. He realizes he's not fighting him. He's going to do what he could to protect them from the Samaritans. In 1944, there was a famous train that rescued many people out of Europe. It was called the Kastner train. I think there's a movie about it as well. It was headed by a guy known as Rudolf Kastner, who funded this train, and he paid off the Nazis to say he bought Jews. He bought with he paid them. And one of the people that he saved, so the zone, was a Satmar Rebbe, and they took him out with his money. They took him out of Bergen-Belsen concentration camp. They took him out of the camp. What? Came back where? He was sent to safety. You know, he was safe in Bergen-Belsen. He was taken. I just learned last night that my mother's father was the chazan for Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur by the Belzer Rebbe. Whatever it's worth.
Oh, mixed marriage.
My parents. No, my time. Yeah, well, not really. My mother's allowed. She comes. So in summer they celebrate. Today they celebrate it as the day of yes, they celebrate as the Chag Gula. Yes, absolutely.
They don't say that he was a Zioni.
No, they don't say the Kastner was a Zioni either. Say Kastner was a big Zioni. Yeah, they don't say that. Rudolf Kastner was a big Zioni. Satmar is big Zionist. Satmars are anti-Zionists. They skip that part. Convenient. Skip that part. Anyway, tonight, have in mind when we say the same bracha, Pnei Adama, we can say the option for summer still. Tonight's the last night of saying that option in Amida of summer. I mean, the second time. Tomorrow night we switch. So tomorrow night you switch. So tonight is the last Ma'ariv. Starts the last 3 davenings with the same bracha. So give bracha. Infuse it with bracha. Huh? Says the 4th or the 5th. So the 5th we change by Ma'ariv. I don't know. It says tomorrow night. Yeah. On the 5th at night we change. That's what we change. That's what it says.
Yeah, because it's 6.
So it's leading into the 4th. So it's the 4th at night leading into the 5th, or the 5th leading into the 6th. No, it's 4th at night or 5th at night. So this year it's the 5th at night. Like the 5th night of Hanukkah. It's the night of Hanukkah. Alright, so we're learning our brachas, blessings. When we are making a bracha on a food, on a spice, or whatever we're making bracha on, so we're supposed to hold it and hold it with our right hand. In other words, if there's a cookie, if there's a smorgasbord of cookies and cakes and churros. So we don't make the bracha looking at it and then take it and eat it. Rather, we pick it up first. We choose the one we're going to have. If we're going to have the one with the chocolate custard, so we pick that one first. We don't say surely we don't say make a bracha and say then eeny meeny miny more, or even and go for it. Can't do that. You have to do that first. Pick the one you're gonna have. Hold it in your right hand if you're a righty, in your left hand if you're a lefty. Make the bracha and then eat it.
Also,
Huh?
if you said bracha, you're talking about somebody who come and take it, and then you said bracha.
That's true. Those are true. Yes. Yeah. Now, what's interesting is you only make a bracha on something it's intended for. So I'll give an example, and I'll give a silly example. An example is, let's say, a spice which is made for smelling. You're not supposed to eat it, but you decide you want to eat it. We don't make a bracha on that. There's no bracha on that. Huh? You don't make a bracha on that. Or, silly example, you're taking a chocolate eclair, right? And you decide it's your birthday and you're not celebrating anyway, so you cake yourself. All over. You cake yourself. That's it. You're probably drunk, so you don't make a bracha anyway. But since it's not its intended use, you don't make a bracha. The bracha is for its intended use. You make a bracha on the chocolate eclair to eat it. And enjoy. Yes, of course. Of course. But even if you're enjoying it being smashed on your face, or you enjoy eating a spice which is supposed to be smelled, you could be enjoying it, but it's not its intended use, and we don't make a bracha. When we make a bracha, we should make a bracha with sound. Don't make a bracha. Make a bracha with sound. We voice a bracha, Baruch Atah. This way, if there's someone there, they can answer Amen. In fact, the Gemara tells us that Amen is even more powerful, has more power in it than the bracha itself. And the Gemara of Brachas gives an example. It says just like when you go to war. It's the example it gives. It's the exact example from the Gemara. It's not the commentary. It's the Gemara. It says if you go to war, you have the people who are starting, you have the pawns who are going in, and then you have the guys who come to finish off the job. It's the guys that finish off the job that win the war. The Amen, he says, is the finishers of the job. Yeah? So they won't eat if they're by themselves, they won't eat, they'll starve. Okay. Okay. In any case, if there's someone there, we should give them the opportunity to say Amen, making the bracha Allah. Alright. Anyone done? Chaim, I think there was a vote. You want you to down? It's one in good after the Shia Melach Yaning. Shira Melach.
Adonai Hoshia Hamele Yanenu Bayom Korenu, Adonai Hoshia Hamele Yanenu Bayom Korenu. Skadad Bidkadash Merava,
Amen.
Madi Berach Tuseh, Yandig Mapuseh, Bayizmar Putane, Bikare Meshikem,
Amen.
Yaihon, Ubemechon, Ubechei, Dechol, Beis Israel, Bagal Tarifi Meru, Amen. Beisrumam, Beisnase, Beisada, Beisale, Beisalal, Shimere Kurisha Berichu, Be'elam Mikor Bechas, Be'elam Mikor Bechasa, Beshirasa, Tushbechasa, Benehemasa, Damiram, Be'alma, Binru. Amen. Baruchu es Adonai Maborat.
Baruch Adonai Hamoiram Le'elam Boed.
Be'in Yon, Ube'in Laila Adonai, Sebaot, Shemo, Baruch Adonai, Maariv Services.
Amen.
Abbas Oil on East Israel.
Baruch Adonai, or Amo. Adonai Elohechem Emes. עליהם משה ובני ישראל לך ענו שירה לשמך רבה ואמרו כולם. יום בני משה זה ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גואל ישראל. ישראל לעד. סקדה בסקדה שמרבה. ומדי בלך בסר ויעדיק מחוסר וישמר בוקרני בשרים משכם. זכייכון ומכון וחי לכל בית ישראל. בגלו בשמם קריבים נבוא אמן. אמן. Kadal Biskada Shimerava, Nadi Berashi Rusev, Yandig Makusev, Bezmar Putanebi, Berem Shike, Kaikon, Benekon, Behe, the whole East Israel, Badala Bisman Karibi, and Ru, Amen. Beis Roman, Beis Naseh, Beis Hadar, Beis Halel, Beis Hadat, Shemer Kedusha Berichu, Be'ela Mikol Bechasa, Beshirasa, Bechasa, Benehimasa, Be'amiram, Be'amna, Be'imru, Amen. Be'izkabel, Selo Sechon, Uvo Sechon, Be'ho, Be'is Israel, Kedan, Abufon, Di, Bin Shmaya, Be'imru, Amen. Yehesh, Lema Rabba, Min Shemaya, Be'chaim Tovin Aleinu, Be'al Kol Israel, Be'imru, Amen. Say shalom Birumahu, say shalom Aleinu, Kol Israel, Bimiru, Amen. נאמר, והיום נאמר הפועלת, ואין נקוע מה יחד, ושמו אחד. אמן. תודה שמי רבה. אמן. מה דיברה כרצה ואומרים מה כותבת, מה חוקרים מקרים שקרים. אמן. וחייפנו ובחון חיידת כל ישראל, ומקרב את מקרים. אמן. תודה מובן הגדולה ממעי פולי. מה ידולה, תשתבע בכל סגל, תודה בתלי וכתב, מלך ודשה ברית. אמן. גם את כל בכתב השילתה, תכתב וכתב במעריב. אמן. על ישראל ועל רבנם ועל תלמידיון ועל כל תלמידי תלמידיון. כל מן דסקי קרתה, אם לדעת, אם תדיב את כל הדעת ודעת. יהיה לכם לפון שאמר רבה, חינה ופצה ורחמים וחיים. וזינה ולכיף וכנה מתקדם רבות ושמיה ופרומי. אמן. יהיה שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ופרומי. אמן. עושה שלום ממך ויהיה ספרם עלינו על כל ישראל ופרומי. אמן. Tomorrow morning, Lord will help with the second minion or the first minion, Yashikaya. We're short one. Baruch Hashem, we finagled it, we got it.